Yeah! New shirts finally dropped. Go check the link in the description. JustByronShop.com. Cop yourself a shirt. There's 2 types. Go cop yourself whichever one you like. There's some descriptions to help you find your selection. Go check it out. Let's go. Jjan! Oh shit, that did not taste good. Welcome back to another episode of the Jjan podcast. Now today is a little bit of a special video because I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a little bit. I just not been waiting for this haircut, but I don't know, I've been kind of putting it off. Just I have been listening to Kara's Killing Voice like pretty much 100 times, like more than 100 times now. I pretty much listen to that every day, but that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I didn't know this until I watched this Killing Voice live and listened to the song When I Move like 100 times. So we're about to get into this topic. So before we do, this is the Jjan podcast. So this time I don't got my water in Pocari Sweat bottle anymore. I mean, not for this episode, but this time I actually got a new drink to show you. This is the aloe vera drink right here. I only have a little bit left, so I'm gonna finish this one. But if you guys are watching this video, and you're drinking something, let me know what you're drinking, because this is the Jjan podcast, you know what I'm saying? So, Jjan. I just one shot of that. That wasn't a lot left, but anyway, today's episode is going to be about Kara, because they recently came back with their album and song When I Move is the title track. I think it's called When I Move as well, the name of the album, or I Move or something like that. But it's been like 15 years since this group has been together, and it's been like 4 years since they come back. So I recently watched them on on Knowing Brothers, and they were talking about how they were kind of getting ready and prepared for this comeback, and the members themselves actually had a lot of input in making the song and the choreography. Nicole was the one that choreographed that made the dance for the When I Move, and I believe all of them, it didn't really say who took part in what part, but they said that everyone in Kara, all the members, took part in producing and helping produce the song. But when I watched the live performances, like the music shows, it doesn't say like any of the members as the producers. It says another name. So I don't know about that, but on Knowing Bros, they were talking about their return and how they were preparing for this comeback, and they had a lot of practice. And at the beginning, they said that the choreography seemed really difficult, and like after the first session of learning the dance, they had to like ice their knees, or their knees like gave out, and they had to go to like the hospital and stuff and get better, get healthier. So that was something that I was like, I really wanted to talk about, because I didn't notice until I watched that episode of Knowing Bros and knowing how hard they train to give us a comeback, give us Kara fans a comeback. Because I was also told that Kara's was one of the number 1 groups in Japan for I don't know how long it was, but they're really popular in Japan, one of the most popular K-pop groups out there. And Jjan also spent a few years in Japan working there as like a solo artist and actress. And I don't actually know the full thing of how Nicole and Jjan left. I know like they didn't renew their contracts at the time, but I guess when the time comes, you're able to renew the contract, or maybe they didn't even renew the contract. They just wanted to make this one album again. This is kind of like the Girls' Generation comeback. I don't know if this is like a one-time thing or they're going to continue to make music in the future or something. But, yeah, this is, but Kara, I don't really know the whole full details of Ji-young and Nicole, like coming back, and before that, not signing or renewing the contract. So if you guys know more about that, you can let me know. All I know is they didn't renew the contract in the beginning, and then for this comeback, I guess they did renew the contract, or maybe this is just a one-time thing. But I love it because they didn't just give us one song, which I think a lot of us were kind of like thinking of, but they gave us like 4 or 5 songs, and I did react to 2 of the B-sides. If you haven't seen that reaction, go check it out. But I got one more song left, Oxygen, and I'm also going to be reacting to Cupid because they didn't perform it on the Killing Voice, but that was their last song that they came out with before this When I Move. But I've heard a song, I swear I heard the song, but I just don't recall it at the moment. So I'm going to react to that and Oxygen in a future episode. Because I just don't remember the song, and I kind of want a refresher. So, and you guys seem to really like my Killing Voice reaction and my Kara reaction, so I wanted to bring more to you guys. And, so yeah, stay tuned for that reaction. I'm gonna put both reactions in one. So Oxygen and, Cupid will be in one video, but that will be in a future episode. If you really want to see that, let me know in the comments, like this video, comment that you want to see that reaction so that I know. If you guys really comment, really like this video or this video, then I'll know that you guys really want to see that. So yeah. And speaking of the Killing Voice, like I said, I've been listening to that pretty much every day, and I've pretty much listened to that Killing Voice itself like 100 times, maybe even more. And during that, I noticed, because I didn't notice this when I first reacted to When I Move, the music video, but after countless watches and listens of not just When I Move, but Kara singing live, I really got to find out that Kara, all of them can sing very well. Now, RIP to Guhara, because she's not in the group anymore, and RIP to her, but I don't know how much good of a singer she was, because she wasn't in here, so I wasn't able to really listen to her live voice like that. But if you guys want me to react to some old live Kara with Guhara in it, then definitely let me know, because now I'm kind of curious how Guhara's voice is like in Kara. And it's kind of sad because we don't really get to see how Guhara's voice would be in this Killing Voice, because I would think that if she was in it, it would be even more special, but that isn't the case, and I'm gonna keep that topic short. But in the Killing Voice, I noticed that they can, like I said, all sing very well, in especially the When I Move performance, when they performed it live, they all had pretty equal amount of parts. They each had their own roles. They each had turns singing the chorus bits, and it really felt like they were a choir. You know what I'm saying? They're all able to sing and hit the is it melody or the harmonies together. All their voices sound different, which makes the harmony even better. And Sungyeon also, that's her name, Sungyeon was very impressive, because it's been a while since I checked out Kara. Ever since this Killing Voice and this comeback, I didn't really listen to Kara until now. But I did listen to them back in the day when they were still promoting and stuff. And I just really liked listening to this live performance with Killing Voice. I'm so glad that they actually did one of these, because if they didn't do this this Killing Voice, I wouldn't have really known that Kara could sing like this, and Sungyeon especially could sing that well, because I think she's the main vocalist. Of course, Guri also can sing very well, but I really just heard like, Sungyun singing and belting out those high notes a lot in this Killing Voice. So, yeah, I just wanted to make this like topic or talk about this just because this is something I didn't notice until this. I am watching this. Like when I first listened to their Killing Voice, when I reacted to it, of course you guys saw I really enjoyed it and I loved it. But the more I listened to it, the more the voices just like hit, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of them can really sing. And like I said, they all had I really felt that for When I Moved, they had like an equal amount of parts. I don't know if you guys are following my channel for a little bit, but if you have, but I always talk about parts and like giving people parts in groups. And sometimes groups, they don't give a certain member or certain members like parts because maybe there's too many members or I don't know the reason. But with Kara, and I feel like with like a lot of their songs with Kara, the parts are pretty evenly distributed. I feel like I don't know if there's a song that isn't like evenly distributed, but the Killing Voice really showed me that all of Kara members can sing, and I think they all. I don't know if Youngji has done a solo song yet, but I know she's doing like her own like entertainment stuff. Like she had her own show for a little bit with I think Tiger JK. Or is that someone else? I don't actually remember, but I know she's doing a lot of like comedy and entertainment stuff. Youngji, and she was actually on like Running Roommates, which is like an old show where like a bunch of Korean artists and actresses, they stay in a house for I don't know how long, for a little bit, and her and Jackson were there, Jackson Wang. So, and I recently started watching that again because I don't know, it kind of popped up. Because I guess I was watching a lot of Kara, so then that kind of popped up and I started watching more Roommate, and I already said this in the Killing Voice reaction, but I didn't even know at the time that Jjan was back. I only thought that Nicole was back because from the When I Move reaction, if you guys want to watch that back, I only mentioned Nicole because when I was reacting to the music video, every time I saw Jjan, I thought that was Gyuri. So I got Gyuri like mixed up with two people, like Gyuri and Jjan. And then I came to the Killing Voice and I was like, oh, there's another Jjan's there too. So like Jjan and Nicole came back for this, or returned for this comeback. And like I said, I don't know if this is a one-time thing. Hope it's not. Like, I don't, like, they are like getting older, so I don't know if they will do like another comeback where they dance super heavily. But I think like Girls' Generation is like older than Kara. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but they also came back, which is why I always said that this year has been the year of comebacks, because I feel like every group has come back, like done a song this year. Whether it's like an old group or a new group, like Big Bang, Girls' Generations, Kara, EXID also, like so many groups are coming back. And it's not even end of the year yet. It's coming up, but I don't know. We might get like another surprise before the year ends, or I don't know, but, and I also feel like in the Killing Voice, they really enjoyed performing the songs. They really enjoyed performing live. I don't know, because like I also watched them perform at the Mamas, and there was a lot of fans, and they performed, or the Mamas were in Tokyo, and once I was told that Kara was one of the biggest group in Japan at the time when they were still promoting and stuff, I had to post that YouTube short because I don't know if the fans at the arena knew that Kara was going to be there. I thought that was like going to be a surprise, because I was actually surprised when I saw that on my YouTube feed, because it said that Mama 2022 Kara performance, and I was like, what? I didn't even know. They didn't even, or as I know, they didn't even list Kara in the names of the lineups, from what I know. But maybe they did. I just didn't know. So I didn't expect them to perform at the Mamas, but they did. And, I saw a lot of screaming fans from Kara fans. I don't know if I saw any signs with Kara and stuff, but, yeah, let me know in the comments if like Mamas actually let everyone know that Kara was going to be at the Mamas, because I didn't know that. And, that was a big surprise for me. And, yeah, and when they performed Step, of course, you guys saw my reaction to the Killing Voice. That's my favorite Kara song. If there's a favorite Kara song that you have, let me know in the comments what it is. Some of you guys told me Lupin is one of your favorites. That's one of my favorites too. But I don't know, whenever Step comes up, I just gotta dance, gotta sing. You know what I'm saying? But, you guys already know how I feel about Step. It's like, I feel like it's, pretty different compared to the other Kara songs. They've done a lot of songs, but I feel like I'm just a big fan of like the teen rock kind of genre, and I feel like them music stands, you know what I'm saying? That music stand, just I don't know, I just really enjoyed that, and that's what made me really want Kara to be in a Killing Voice, because they have a mic stands, you know what I'm saying? And it just took me back when they performed Step in the Killing Voice. And yeah, let me know in the comments your favorite Kara song. But also when they performed Mamma Mia, it's my first time them performing it as 5 members. But Youngji, when she did that one bit, I did it in the YouTube short as well, but also in the reaction as well. But when Youngji hit those notes, that's when I knew like all the members of Kara can sing like extremely well. And I hope that they do another song together. Like I said, I don't know if Youngji or Jjan and Nicole like actually renewed their contract, or they just agreed to do this one thing because it's 15-year anniversary. So that's why they came back. They wanted to surprise the fans, you know what I'm saying, us fans. So I'm very grateful that they did. And yeah, I mean, that's really what I want to talk about. Is a topic that I want to been talking about ever since they came back, but I just wanted to listen to the Killing Voice a little bit more, and just, you know, and then give my final thoughts. I'm still gonna listen to Killing Voice. Like I said, it's like a daily routine for me. Every day I gotta listen to the Killing Voice at least once a day. That's like my routine. So if you haven't seen that reaction, my Killing Voice reaction, go check that out. When I Move reaction, I did that as well. And I also reacted to Kara's 2 B-sides. I didn't react to Oxygen yet, but I will also react to Cupid alongside with Oxygen, so stay tuned for those reactions. But that is it. If there's a certain topic or something in this K-pop world you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. If there's a guest that you want me to have, I usually have guests, but it's been a little while since I had one. But if there's a guest you want me to have on this podcast, let me know who I should have, and also let them know so that they know, because I don't have that big of a voice. So I feel like if you guys let them know, then it'll be more likely that they will say yes, and that they will contact me and we will have an episode, you know what I'm saying? So let me know who I should have as a guest next time, what topics I should do. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Peace. Yeah! New shirts finally dropped. Go check the link in the description. JustByronShop.com. Cop yourself a shirt. There's 2 types. Go cop yourself whichever one you like. There's some descriptions to help you find your selection. Go check it out. Let's go. Jjan! Oh shit, that did not taste good.